This is the story of the Bob Fosse ballet so scandalous, police shut down the theater. In 1958, Broadway superstar Gwen Verdon was readying her next project called New Girl in Town, choreographed by Fosse. In the musical, Gwen played Anna, a former brothel employee, and in one number called The Red Light Ballet, it's imagined what bordello life would have been like for Anna in graphic detail. The centerpiece of the number was a grand staircase leading off stage, which at one point Verdon would fling herself off the top of, backwards into a male dancer's arms. At the end of the writhing ballet, Gwen would be carried up the stairs by a man who would only be holding her by her ankle over his shoulder. Reportedly, while limply hanging upside down in this last incredible pose, Miss Verdon's breast would occasionally pop out of her costume's tiny corset. The very first night the ballet was performed during the show's pre-Broadway tryout in New Haven, when it ended, there was no applause at all, just shocked silence. So shocked was the audience that a few days later, when the cast arrived early in the morning for rehearsals, they found the theater doors padlocked with the New Haven police to enforce it. By order of the city, the musical would not be allowed to perform as long as the Red Light Ballet was in it in its current state. Fosse, Verdon, and the company of dancers fought hard for the number as is, which they believed to be high art, but the show's legendary director George Abbott and producer Hal Prince wanted the number gone. They hated the ballet, describing it as vulgar, pornographic, and even scatological. To ensure Abbott, Prince, and the city of New Haven got their way, Fosse and the company later arrived at the theater to find the pivotal grand staircase used in the ballet burned to ashes in the theater's back alley. Later, the very day after the show opened in New York, Fosse began putting the number in bit by bit not to attract too much attention. And about a month after New Girl in Town opened on Broadway, on June 23rd, 1957, which also happens to be Bob Fosse's birthday, the number was fully restored, minus the grand staircase. If you like Broadway and musical theater trivia, follow me for more content like this.